What's going on, y'all? So listen. What's going on, y'all? Lord. I really can't wait till this week slash weekend can be over with. Y'all saw my other video. I want to thank y'all for the support. Thank y'all. Like y'all so damn happy. Like, god damn. I'm sorry. It's a gnat up in here. I can deal with that. Okay. I'm so tired of these gnats, but you know, whatever. As long as they ain't no goddamn fly, it's cool. But bitch, let me just tell y'all, I am tired. I am Cardi B. Oh my god, Cardi B. We'll get on that in a second. We'll get on that in a little bit. I don't even know if I'm gonna touch on it because listen, Twitter has literally been ablaze for the past week. This whole entire week is only Wednesday. It's been ablaze for a while, and I'm just not understanding the shit that is going on. But anyway, so we get up into this. Let me just tell you this. I am tired as hell. Um, so first of all, let me take an iron pill. I'm gonna take it when I finish. That's probably most likely why I'm low energy right about now, and the fact that I was up packing the rest of my shit up or whatever, so I can get the hell up out of here. Um, you know, again, people thinking that this my first place that I'm going to. No, it's not. It's not. Okay, so it's just me moving from one neighborhood to another neighborhood that's better. Girl, they got a Walmart right there by me too. I said, oh shit, bitch, got out the hood, but the hood's still there a little bit with Walmart. I don't give a fuck what you say. Okay. Any Walmart you go to, I feel like it's the hood. And y'all know exactly what I mean. It don't matter what freaking neighborhood. Somebody gonna cut up in there. Somebody gonna cut up in there. Um, and I heard that Target, since y'all want to be so bougie, bitch, y'all want to spend all that goddamn money up in Target or whatever. I heard that the profits was going down and the revenue and shit was going down because people was barely buying shit because it was too goddamn high doing this little inflation shit. But it's neither here nor there. I've been to Target before a couple of times. It just really wasn't my cup of tea because when I went in there, I was like, I don't get the hype. Where the stuff that I need? It's just a little bit too much for me, but it is what it is. So thank y'all, and again, shout out to Miss June BLC on y'all on here. Oh Lord, something in my eye. Miss June BLC, okay. Mama having her surgery tomorrow at 10 o'clock in the morning, and we want to send some thoughts and prayers out to her. You'll get through this. She's a breast cancer survivor, and unfortunately came back. So, they're doing surgery, and I'm just praying that, everything goes well and she has a speedy recovery. And we're going to put that out to the universe and to whoever you pray to. But moving on from that, let's just get up into this whole thing because it's been a mess. It's been a mess. Even just today, it's been a mess, okay? So, first off the top, today, President Biden put out there that, listen, because he had us waiting. We was in jeopardy. We was in peril. We ain't know what to do. We don't know where to go, where to turn, up, down, left, right. We was like, what's going to happen with these student loans? Because you can't put stuff out there in your little promise of getting us to elect you or whatever and not follow through. Now, you ain't necessarily really follow through. The only thing that you did that I could thank you for is you stopped the loans for a minute, okay? You stopped some of the loans for a minute, so I ain't been on my Great Lakes in a minute, so I don't even remember the password. I gotta go look that shit up. But, got it. Or did I? Bitch, I don't see it no more. Okay. I thought I did. Y'all know we be thinking something would be... Oh, it ain't that. That's what we be doing, okay? Anyway, moving on. So Biden basically put out there now that, he gonna cancel some of the, it says, he announced that non-Pell Grant borrowers will have up to $10,000 in student loan debt canceled, and if they make less than $125,000 per year. Pell Grant recipients are eligible for up to $20,000 cancellation if they meet the same income requirement. Married couples must make less than $250,000 per year combined in order to qualify for loan forgiveness. and he has extended the forgiveness for us not having to pay back on them goddamn loans until December. They start back up in January. That's fine with me. I mean, at this point, beggars can't be choosers. You know, did I ever think that he was going to actually go ahead and just wipe out all of the student loans? No, but in this economy, it's like, do a little something. I guess he said, I'm going to do a little razzle dazzle. You know, I think I got a Pell Grant. And I got some other shit. So therefore, we'll see what happens. I log on to the thing and I'm going to see, did it knock it down? Y'all want to know how much my loans is? My loans on that probably like almost $70,000. And that's what happens when you go to a goddamn private university, okay? That's what happened. You know, if I would have went to a HBCU like I wanted to, I probably would have still had some loans to pay, but I'm pretty sure it wouldn't be damn well near that amount, all right? But anyway, it is what it is. I am not worried about that. Moving on from there, another update. Last week I told y'all about, you know, the whole situation. This is another Love is Blind Netflix situation. Love is Blind, if you watched the show, it was another couple that was on Nancy. Last week we found out that Jared and Ayana, they said deuces, all right? First of all, Ayana had too much trauma or whatever. She didn't trust people. Jared, he was damn near like a kid too. He was like a teenager, whatever. You know, she wasn't his first choice. I ain't finna come second to nobody, but hey, she wanted to go ahead and put up with it and, you know, try to get him to convince her that, you know, that's what he wanted. Truth be told, they were not compatible. They were not compatible. The only thing that they had in common with each other was they had black in their family. That's it. That's it. Okay? But then we got another couple, Nick and Danielle. Now, girl, out of all the couples, besides Ayana and Jared, out of all of the couples that scream red flags, don't do it, don't go, don't pass this, don't pass that, girl, it was Nick and Danielle. The way, if y'all ever looked at the show, and this is season 2 now, right? You look at the show, and when it came time for them to get married at the actual wedding, like, I understand being nervous or whatever because this is new territory that you crossing into. But when I tell you that man was sweating motherfucking bullets throughout his whole body, like it was seeping through his clothes and shit, and it wasn't nervous sweating. It was sweating that meant like, am I making the right decision? Because when I tell you them two really had nothing in common and was doing the most, like they were total opposites of each other. Total opposites. And Danielle got on my goddamn nerves with him. Oh my gosh, she just one of those people that I think she was one that did the most. And, you know, I think she had a weight issue at one point. You know, she was a little self-conscious or whatever. Girl, it was just a lot. And I just said, at one point, I feel like she made herself unlikable. And at other points, I'm really sure that he just didn't like her and didn't really want to say it. I feel as though that's what it was. He was trying to settle, trying to make it work, and he realized that, you know, he really didn't like her and it was too late. He ain't want to embarrass her, so let's go ahead and do this, only for them to go ahead and get a divorce. Girl, don't waste my time like that, okay? Now they finna have a love after, what is it? Love is Blind. Life after, whatever, like a update or whatever, what happened after the marriage or some shit like that. And I'm like, first of all, it's too goddamn late for that. 2 couples that already came out that got married on the show and said that they not married no more. Okay, so we don't need to see no update. We already saw the relationship between Kyle and old girl Dipti or whatever her name is. That was playing out on social media and TikTok because they be all up on each other TikTok all the time. So, you know, I wouldn't be surprised if they together. You know, so don't nobody care about the Asian girl and the frat boy, white boy, and the racist ass white lady that was on there. Girl, let that nigga go and move on. Why do we need an update? Why do we need an update? I'm still gonna watch it, but why do we need an update? You know, I talk my stuff, but I'm still gonna watch it. I'm only watching because I watched the whole series already, so I might as well complete it. But yeah, that was that. Y'all been telling me, I know. Have you been watching rap shit? Have you been Yes, I watch it, okay? I am looking forward to the next episode. Shout out to Kid Fury. You know, it was really nice seeing him on the show trying to play a straight man. I'm pretty sure I mentioned this already. He wrote the last week's episode, so that's good for them. I love that. The Read is back. They came back. If you listen to the podcast with Kid Fury and Crystal, you know, they came back for a new episode and they did the episode was totally dedicated to the Renaissance album, and it was a good episode. It was good to hear him in good spirits, because that last episode that we left off from him, oh my God, it had me crying at the end, because he was going through some shit. And, you know, and there's a lot of shit that a lot of us could relate to. But, you know, yeah. You want to know what bothered me so bad? Cliff is a bitch, and I really hope that Shauna don't get back with his ass. Don't be weak for that lame ass nigga, okay? Because the way that he did her, all right? And then, you know, you think that she gonna come back to you after you played her like that? She trying to be out here following her dreams and shit, and you up in your feelings or whatever, you know, because she want to do this and do that, and it's not pertaining to the image that you have. I said, child, get out of here. Let him go. Meanwhile, also, Sweet Life, yes, I do watch that. I don't know if it's coming back for another episode or a little reunion tomorrow or whatever, but, you know, I got some things to say. I might do a separate video for that because, you know, it might be the opposite. I might be in the majority, because I feel like when I be looking at social media and I be hearing people talking and tweeting or whatever, everybody be going up for one particular person, and I just don't see it. I just don't see it at all. And y'all probably know who I'm talking about. Miami. I don't see it. I don't see it. I didn't like her when she first came on the show last season, and I damn sure she was tolerable to a certain degree this season, but I still don't like her. I still don't like her. Something about her just don't run and don't mesh well with me. But hey, it is what it is. I'll talk about that later in another video. Moving on from that. Speaking of Renaissance, Beyonce and her family is out there in Croatia on a goddamn boat. Did I get it? I sure the fuck did. Let me get a paper towel. I got a napkin. Finally got it, bitch. Fuck with me. I'm gonna go ahead and get your ass. Yeah. All right. Got some alcohol over there. I'll get it in a minute. But anyway, mama out there on the boat yachting with the family, and she said, what videos? Bitch, it's almost gonna be a goddamn month since this damn album came out. Next week will literally be a month. On the 29th. Monday will be a whole month. Over a month and a half or whatever, so probably like 2 months since Break My Soul single came out, bitch, and we still ain't got no visuals. Yeah, you put that teaser out for I'm That Girl, but bitch, where's the rest? We don't do teasers, okay? Teasers mean that something's gonna follow the fuck up with it. Let me stop. I'm gonna stop coming on here going on. The album still goes. I'm still playing it. Been playing it every day since. Okay, moving on from there, because I was about to go there. I'm tired of cussing her out. It ain't getting me nowhere. Moving on from that. Let's talk about this lawsuit with Nene. Okay. So, y'all remember the lawsuit that Nene filed against Bravo with this racial discrimination, sexist discrimination, you know, workplace environment bullshit, you know, and when I say bullshit, I'm just saying it as a placeholder. Yeah, I won't have to hear that shit no more. But anyway, here's the thing. People had so much to say concerning this lawsuit, concerning Nene and everything. You know, you got some people that was here for it, some people that wasn't, some people that was thinking that she was doing too much, some people that was on her side. And a lot of stuff contradicted a lot of things that she was saying. And if I really felt like, especially like when she put in a lawsuit about Kim saying some things or doing things that was kind of like racist or had racial undertones and all that stuff, if you felt that way, why you chatting it up a few months before or a couple of months before with the girl, and y'all was talking about doing this and doing that together? That don't sound like somebody that got an issue with a person unless you just playing to get along. You know what I'm saying? For the money or whatever. You know, I'm going to tuck it to the side and I'm going to get these coins regardless. That's what it seemed like if that's what happened. Okay? Now, granted, do I feel as though Kim... I'd be stupid to sit here and think that girl ain't never... Y'all saw the way that she treated Sweetie. Okay? Yeah. But at the same time... Nene, I don't know. I just feel like because y'all just don't like each other, that's why she just threw that up in there. But Do I feel as though she probably had a case at one particular point? Yes, because the issues that she was brought up, we see them. If you look at some of the stuff that's been going on, oh my God, you look at some of the franchises, some of the cities in this franchise. You saw the whole microaggression and this pure aggression that was going on in the Real Housewives of New York, when Ebony K. Williams came on there. Okay, Ramona, the main one, you know. Yeah, I get it that Ebony had to, people got tired of her talking about race or equating things to race, but when you in a room with a whole bunch of uppity white women who, and this ain't trying to be on a racism type, but this is just how it is, you know what I'm saying? That's not used to, we don't see them socializing with a lot of black people or like that, and so maybe they don't know how to act. I don't know, but we saw Ramona showing her ass, okay, and giving it to the girl, and then you get on Real Housewives of fucking Beverly Hills. Oh my goodness, the way they treat Garcelle. Let me just tell you this, Garcelle. I would like to reach that level of maturity, because I know that I am not there yet. I am not there yet, because the way that them women, you got Kyle, Erica, and them fucking goddamn Lisa Rinna, and let's throw Diane Jenkins ass up in that bitch, okay? The way that they try to talk down, talk to, talk around, and talk at Garcelle. Bitch. Girl, it just would not happen if it was me. It would not happen if it was me, baby, because I would have cursed them all out. I would have made them all fucking cry. Oh, you want to get on here and cry? Or I'm going to make you goddamn cry. I'm going to give you a reason to really fucking cry. Rinna ain't shit. Okay, that bitch is a gaslighter. That bitch is a troublemaker. She has no fucking storyline on this season, and she barely had one in the last few seasons, to be honest. If you want to be straight clear about that, we want to speak some facts. She barely had a storyline, okay? She hasn't done nothing but fucking cried and came on here and started shit. The way that she was talking to Sutton, the way that she screamed at her and all that stuff. Let Garcelle would have did that to one of them. Oh, she aggressive. Oh, she's mean. Oh, she's this. The way that Diana basically said the same thing about in the last episode, said that about Garcelle, basically that like she had an issue with her. I can't remember the word that she used, but it was along the lines like, she come off aggressive or mean or some shit like that. And she was like, what reason would I have to be that way to you? You know what I'm saying? I was up there trying to get to know you, and what are you talking about? You're just making up shit. And then Rinna talking about something. Maybe you do this because of what? Because of fear. I said, bitch, how you gonna tell her she acting like something that she not acting like because of fear, bitch? Okay? And Garcelle was like, what am I fearing of? I don't know. I said, well, shit, shut your fucking mouth. And Erica Jane, bitch, after the way you did what you did to her sons, okay? First you equated his wife down to a baby mama. You tried to fuck the older son, and then you told the other son to get the fuck up out of here, who 14, Jax. Now, let me tell you this. I don't know what's going on, but they saying that, one of them ladies on that show then got some bots and had them flood Garcelle's son's Instagram with negative, nasty posts about her and him, just flooding and shit. And he had to go private, or he said he was gonna go private, whatever. And my whole thing is, why are we attacking the kids? And that is one reason why I can never be up in the spotlight. I can never be in the spotlight. I don't want to ever be in the spotlight. I will never do a reality TV show. I don't. I don't. Keep me in the goddamn background, because if I'm still looking the way that I'm looking, baby, I already know they're going to attack my weight. They probably going to attack my looks. They're going to attack everything, bitch. And you going to have a goddamn thick-ass goddamn skin. I mean, you can have the thickest skin in the world, and that shit still going to fucking get to you. Okay? And I wish, oh my God, I wish I would have. You ain't going to do that to my kid. See, it is a good thing that I ain't got kids, because, baby, the way that I be so overprotective and ready to fucking go to war, it just won't work. It just won't work. Okay? Y'all can't keep that shit to the people, and it's the way that people get so, I just don't understand with these TV shows or whatever, these entertainers, how people get so attached, so deeply invested in these people who do not know them. And if they were to ever see them, all they probably would say is hello and thank you, and that'll be it, and they will forget you for the rest of their life. You doing all of this shit for a bitch that will never fucking remember you if she see you on the street. And I'm talking about music, reality stars, and all that shit. Mind you, I had to get this, preface this, and I'm giving this speech too, because y'all know Real Housewives of Potomac on this way back. Okay? And you know how them motherfucking stands are. The girls ain't that bad for Real Housewives of Atlanta this season. You know what I'm saying? But for damn sure, they're about to go turn up for Real Housewives of Potomac. And I just don't understand. I just don't understand going hard for reality TV people that just really just doing their job. I like, why? Why can't we just sit here and enjoy stuff? Girl, that's a mess. Meanwhile, you see all that microaggression, you see all of that shit going on. So yeah, Nene had a point. Nene had a point. It's a lot of shit that was going on. And if it's going on camera, I'm pretty sure a lot more of that shit was going on behind the cameras with the powers that be, okay? But it was just the way that she went about doing the lawsuit, I feel, that happened. And, you know, I guess her image somewhat got, you know, fucked up in the process. And she had already was on, like, you know, thin ice and burning bridges. And then all of a sudden you want to drive the nail in the coffin by pulling out this lawsuit, by saying that Andy is racist. Not saying that you're wrong for putting it out there. I just knew it wasn't going to go anywhere. If you didn't have any substantial evidence, to back it up, it was not going to go anywhere. You know what I'm saying? And it was nobody that was really coming out to speak on, you know, that be like, yeah, I seen what she talking about, and this is, she's real, and, you know, this happened to me, and I'm willing to testify, I'm willing to get involved. Nobody was doing that, at least to my knowledge, you know, and so therefore they dropped it. They dropped the lawsuit. It has been dismissed. Now, let's understand and be clear. There was no money exchange. I don't care who told you if there was, okay? There was never a $20 million settlement. There was no $4.5 million settlement. There was no $4 million settlement. There was no goddamn settlement. And then nobody has to pay legal fees. Neither one of them has to pay each other's legal fees. So at the end of the day, this case was dismissed without prejudice. Without prejudice means that it is a still possibility, and they did say that she can refile this lawsuit sometime in the future if she would like to. So therefore, that means that there was no settlement. Why would somebody settle to give somebody money who's suing them and then dismiss the case, but then keep it open so that you can refile it and sue me again for the same exact thing that I just gave you money to settle for? Think y'all, it don't make sense. Now, if it was with prejudice, that would have meant that a settlement probably came through. That would have meant, just like with Monique and Netflix, a settlement came through with Monique and Netflix, and they dismissed the shit because it was with prejudice. And then she got her Netflix special, you know, and that's all to the good. This, on the other hand, Nene ain't getting no money from Bravo. They dropping that shit. They dropping Nene. Nene is not going to be on Bravo no more. Like, come on. The only way that Nene will be back at Bravo is if everybody that's on the board of Bravo, including Andy, and all the powers that be that's in NBC Universal, baby, if they all go get replaced and they start anew and they trying to start the company back up fresh, then maybe she'll have a possibility to be up there. But until then, Nene is not coming back to Bravo. Nene will not be on anything with Bravo. I don't even know if she'll be on anything with that's the company that NBC got anything to do with. You know what I'm saying? So she just gotta cut her losses and move the fuck on at this point. You know? And Mama went and got a professional BBL. I ain't never heard no shit like that. I just heard BBL. I ain't never know it was a professional BBL. But honestly, I feel like it kind of makes sense because, you know, some of these girls be going through the back corners or whatever. But I don't feel like Nene needed it. But, you know, hey, it's her body. She want to do it. And actually, Nene got a nice shape. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Nene got a nice shape, okay? You know, she look good. So, you know, whatever make her happy, make her happy. She still with her man. She still got her lounge, and hey, it is what it is. But yeah, the lawsuit is dropped until she want to refile it, and you know, who knows if she will in the future, unless somebody come out and corroborate and be like, yeah, I'll put in on this, you know, because let's be honest, Andy ain't on the up and up. We done seen some shit, and a part of me really wanted Nene to. I wanted her to win it. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. You know, I said that she wouldn't, but a part of me wanted her to because you know, especially in the last few seasons and stuff, we seen how his colors really have been coming out. So I believe it's just that you know they not gonna listen to her. Speaking of another lawsuit, Oregon grand jury has ordered Walmart to pay this black man $4.4 million in damages who sued the store. He was racially profiled by the store officer for shopping while black. Basically, that's all that you need to know. And I be seeing so many TikTok videos about this shit that be happening. It's getting to the point where if I see it on my TikTok or if I see it on the Instagram somewhere, somehow, or Twitter, I literally, unless somebody is really big talking about it and something really, really fucked up happening, and when I say fucked up, meaning that it got media attention, I will scroll past it because it's literally the same thing that keeps happening over and over again, and I am just sick and tired of seeing it because it's like it pisses me off every time I see it, and I just don't be wanting to be in a bad mood, and I be like, why the fuck would you do some shit like that? Like, how come people just can't leave people the fuck alone? Okay, we can't just go outside and do what we want to do without bothering nobody and just mind our business and just live our life. Why? It takes too much fucking energy to be a goddamn Karen. It takes too much goddamn energy to hate. It takes too much fucking energy to fucking racial discriminate against somebody. Instead of converting that energy into doing something positive, you're gonna do something negative. Why? Why must you try to ruin other people's lives and in turn ruin your own? That's so fucking dumb. I just don't get it. And motherfuckers, they real bold these days. They real bold these days. Moving on from that. Y'all heard about this shit with Capital Music group signing this artificial intelligent AI, that's what they call it. And when I said, what an AI robot? AI artist called, what is it? What's his name? A rapper named FN Meka. They signed him to a multi-million-dollar deal. And I'm sitting here like, when I saw the video and all this shit came out, mind you, this came out earlier this week. Now, I don't know when they signed him. Obviously, they must have signed him a couple of weeks ago or whatever. Is it another one? It's another one. It's a fucking another one. Bitches don't die, they fucking multiply. Fucking baby kids up in this bitch. Anyway, so I seen the video and I'm looking at it and I was like, who is this bitch supposed to be? Is it supposed to be black? Supposed to be white with a little tinge, you know, with a tan? Is it supposed to be Hispanic? Is it supposed to be? I couldn't tell what it was supposed to be. It's called, they had the song that they was promoting called Moonwalking, but then I hear them saying nigga. And I was like, well, who the fuck is the voice behind this shit? Imagine they said Gunna was on one of the songs. I think Future was on the song with him. Future and Gunna was on the song or something with him. I'm just sitting here like, granted, I understand that technology is moving fast and, you know, improving each and every day. But if you gotta be artificially use a fucking AI, you know, that's some dangerous shit. You wanna know why? Because it could be somebody that is of another race out here saying something and portraying to be something that they're not. Okay? Who is the voice behind this person? This thing? We don't know. And then they're depicting a lot of, you know, negative African American stereotypes that be used against us. They just put it all together. And so people was just calling it out. First of all, it's a waste of goddamn money. Put that money and put that energy towards somebody that has been out here trying to make it, who has real fucking talent and who people can actually see. Because I'd be good goddamn if I send money to go sit in the goddamn theater and look at a fucking cartoon do a concert. No, bitch. I can look that up on YouTube, okay? Baby Shark my ass, all right? No, you're gonna see, I want to see a physical person. All right, if that's what I'm paying my money for, I want to see that. Other than that, don't start with that bullshit. This ain't no Black Mirror episode. Okay, like, come on. I just really wasn't here for that. And the peoples wasn't here for it. So of course they all of a sudden said, hey, we dropped him, he's no longer on Capital Group Records. And the Instagram people that behind the account, I think they either deactivated their account or they just haven't posted or anything like that, because they know they was wrong as fuck. My whole question was, who the fuck was the voice? I just want to see the person. Why you hiding behind something? So that you can go ahead and say the shit that you've been wanting to say if you ain't black. All right. Anyway, and then the thing had 10.3 million followers. Baby, I don't follow cartoon characters. I follow real people. Okay? When I say real people, I don't do that Instagram. Do I follow some Instagram model people? I don't. They pop up on my For You page or whatever, or my Explore page, and I look and I scroll past. They good to look at, but I ain't gonna give you no follow, bitch. For what? I'm picky with the way that I follow. If you don't have a profile picture and it seems like you got way more people that you're following than who are following you, like your ratio to follow to following don't match up for me, I'm not following you back in 9/10s, especially if you got a blank profile picture. I'ma block you, because I don't know if you a bot, I don't know if you spam. And then especially the ones that say new account on Instagram and say new account, no profile picture, but then you following like 1,000+ people, but then you only got 10 followers. Oh, bitch, I blocked that instantly. I'm sorry. So if you was a real person and you got blocked by me, I apologize. I just be trying to, protect my shit. I just don't know. Okay. Listen, I just don't know. I'm sitting here like, and I don't follow people back. I'm sorry. And then I know this may sound, I want to know who I'm looking at. I want to know who I'm following. So if you only got like, granted, you can do whatever it is that you want to do on your account or whatever. I'm not going to block you, but it's going to be a long time before I even think about following you. If all you posting is quotes and I don't see a picture of you, because, baby, I don't want to see no quotes all the damn time. I want to see you too, all right? I throw a picture of me here and there, whatever, and then I throw some videos up or whatever, and then I throw a picture of me in here, there, you know what I'm saying? That's my pattern of doing stuff. And most of the time, I don't do shit like that, but, post a lot of selfies and a lot of shit, because one, I really don't be doing shit. Two, I be looking raggedy sometimes. I don't be feeling like I'm cute enough to put shit up there. You know what I'm saying? Like if I was to put a video, put a picture up and my hair looking like this, because a bitch gonna tell me, you can brush your shit back. Bitch, shut the fuck up. It is somebody that's always want to say some shit. I put that positive ass video up yesterday and it was a negative comment like that about my hair. Baby, I have locks. I'm a fucking natural bitch, okay? Technically speaking, this is how it's supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? This is how it's supposed to be. But given that I'm in the process of fucking moving, I ain't worried about my hair right now. I'll get to it once I get settled, okay? This comes first, and then this will get done. Y'all already know how I feel about it. But at the same time, bitch, I gotta get my hair done. I just feel like if I was to put a picture up like this, it wouldn't make the effect. Y'all would be like, oh, okay, and just keep on rolling. Y'all probably wouldn't even like it or whatever. And I'd be feeling here like, oh, damn, I'm ugly. This is how I feel, you know what I'm saying? So I'd be like, let me cute myself up a little bit. Wait till my hair a little twisted and all that shit. At least pull back in the ponytail. That's, my roots is done. Because, listen, look at this, babe. Look at this. Look at all that new growth. Look at all that new growth. Look at all that shit, bitch. And he probably gonna be mad when he get my hair. He gonna be like, bitch, August is almost up. You supposed to be here earlier this month. I said, bitch, I just had shit to do. Okay, my ankle was fucked up and it was just a lot. It was just a lot going on, It was a lot going on. Damn, I haven't had my hair twisted up since before my surgery. The couple of days before my surgery. And that was last month. At the beginning of last month. All right. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Y'all got to be careful with that. It is 2022. I just don't understand why people don't put profile pictures up there. Okay, if you put a profile picture up there, and then if you want to just put quotes and shit and pictures of the sky and flowers, that's fine. That's fine with me. But if you ain't got a profile picture of yourself and you just putting quotes and shit, I don't, girl, I don't want to follow that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if I offend somebody, but I'm just saying. I'll let you follow me, and we'll have a conversation in the DMs if you DM me. But other than that, I just got to be careful. You just can't trust people all the time. That be worrying me, okay? Like, how people be having, like, 500 followers and then be following, like, 400 people, and then that's a good ratio. And then have no pictures. It'd be like 0 posts. Did you just delete your shit or you just don't post? Like, how does that happen? I always wondered that. But anyway, y'all tell me how y'all feel about that. Tevin Campbell came out a little gay. Power line, okay? Seeing eye to eye. Girl, I better watch Goofy movie. All right, listen, I'm feeling it. Listen, Tevin, we knew, boo-boo. We knew, boo-boo. But at the end of the day, it's his truth, and if he wanted to reveal it, he can put it out there, okay? I mean, we didn't. I don't know who asked for it, and that's what, and that's the thing. Nobody has to ask for, for somebody to come on and announce to the world that they're this or that. And I don't understand why people get offended or get all up in their feelings, because I seen something where somebody was like, why y'all gotta keep on announcing that you gay or whatever? Just go ahead and do what you gotta do. If they want to announce it, if people want to announce, and these celebrities or whatever want to announce that they're gay, or if another person wants to announce that they're gay or they're straight or they're this or they're, that's their right and they can do it. Why is it bothering you? Because you didn't want to, you already knew, probably had an inkling, but now that it's confirmed because it came out that person's mouth, it makes you feel some type of way, make you feel differently about them. That's what it is. Grow up and move on. Like, come on. But, we already knew Tevin was, family. So, congratulations for him to get that off his chest. You know what I'm saying? Y'all heard about that shooting that down in Midtown Atlanta? That lady went through, I said, a black woman. She shot them 2 people. And then I think she wounded another one. Basically, them motherfuckers, she said she was in an accounting firm and they was doing some, this is alleged, because I've seen so many different things, but I feel like this is more to the truth. She was just like getting retaliation back. That's what it seemed like, and y'all can, if y'all got the real story, y'all can put it down in the comments, but this is what I've been seeing. Mama just got fed up and they was like, trying to pin some false shit on her. They was playing around with the money in the company and then trying to pin it on her. At one point they was trying to delete evidence from her that she had or whatever, and then when all of that happened, I seen something where they said that they had gained access to her condo and everything. Baby, what are you doing? Why do you have all this access to my place? What's going on, sweetie? Okay, that's what I'm gonna do. Tell the concierge only this person and this person can come up. Don't send nobody else up here. That's what I have to do when I get to my place. Cause bitch, yeah, we got all of that. We got all of it in the place. Anyway, I said that is crazy, and she killed 2 of them motherfuckers. She killed 2 of them. Like, this ain't nothing to laugh at or whatever. That's messed up. That she felt that was the only option that she really had at that point. I don't know if she just snapped or she really just felt like, if I don't do nothing about this right now by taking them out, they're not gonna stop fucking with me. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes, they be like, oh, take it to the police, take it to the police. And what really bothers me? Like, when there are domestic violence cases that be going on, or, stalking cases that be happening. And, sometimes when women or men, people go to these police stations trying to get help or whatever, they basically dismiss them, and then something happened to them. Something happened to them, And it's like, why? Why don't y'all take this shit serious? Okay, it bothers me when they do that. This is crazy. Idris Elba daughter was pissed off at him because she didn't get the role in his movie. I think trying to play the role of her. Was it for her play his daughter in the movie? Yeah, I think it's the movie Beast, which looks like Kojo. Cujo, is that what you call it? Cujo with the rabies, the rabid ass dog. Movie. Y'all remember that when the mama and the son was stuck up in the goddamn car and all that shit, and that dog was just slobbering all everywhere. He had rabies and everything. It was just crazy. It's giving that, but with a lion, a big ass lion. So now I'm intrigued to understand exactly how the hell did we get here. You know what I'm saying? So that's the only reason why I want to look at the movie for real, because I'm just trying to understand, huh? What is this? And plus, black. So I gotta support it. But he said, mama didn't speak to me for 3 weeks because she did not get the part. She auditioned to be one of his daughters, and she didn't get the part because they said she lacked chemistry. It was chemistry that was being lacked. I said, well, damn, bitch. Y'all ain't got chemistry in real life. I mean, y'all father and daughter, what's going on with y'all relationship? But I guess it's different, like when you're trying to act and you're trying to portray certain things or whatever. And then I feel like this was the moment that brought up like the nepotism comment or a topic that was being had. How we get a lot of people in white Hollywood, regular Hollywood, that will boost their people up, whatever, give roles to their kids and make way for their kids and all that stuff, or whatever, the white privilege and stuff. But when it comes to black people, we don't do that enough on our own. I mean, I see it. I see it. But honestly, I don't know how to feel about this case when you bring in nepotism. I don't even think that he was just trying not to put her on, just not to put her on. If she ain't got the chemistry, like, you can't get everything that you want, and you can't expect to get everything that you want, and if you probably, maybe that ain't even a reason that she don't have the chemistry. Maybe it really could have been that, she really couldn't act, and he just trying to spare her feelings. I don't know. Y'all tell me how y'all feel about that. Oh my God, I just can't wait. I want to see that movie. Woman King comes out next month in a couple of weeks. Black Panther. All these black shows coming out. I'm just gonna be pumped up in the middle. I just might go to the movie theaters. I have yet to see Nope yet. I ain't seen that shit yet. Okay, I'm waiting for it to come out on DVD or at least demand. And speaking of that, I gotta change my so I can have some services over there at the place by the time I get there. Okay. I just got a whole bunch of shit to do in the next couple of days, and I'm just a little bit overwhelmed. Girl, I was packing some more shit, and I don't know, I think I strained some muscles because when I woke up this morning, when I tell you the muscles in my arms, they're just on fucking fire, and it really hurts to bend them. And I ain't really been active like that because I've been down and out because this ankle just said fuck you, bitch. You know what I'm saying? But it's doing better now. So I done gave myself a little ass workout, and the muscles is saying, bitch, we still here. You forgot about our asses? Oh no, bitch, it's about damn time. So, that's what was going on. Baby, I was dragging so much up in work. I said, I don't know how I'm gonna do this. I don't know how I'm gonna do this, bitch. I was thinking so hard. Oh my God, Ashley, do you want to call off? Do you want to call off? No, girl, you can just stick it out. Just stick it out. You'll feel a little bit better after lunch. I did feel a little bit better after lunch, but baby, a nap is needed. And I'm not finna take one because it's already 7:30, okay? But yeah, that's what was going on with me. Moving on with that, Fetty Wap. Fetty Wap was sentenced to, he will be sentenced to at least 5 years behind bars for pleading guilty to federal drug charge. Y'all remember when he got picked up, was it last year or 2 years ago, whatever? They said that he was running a drug ring out there in the East Coast, up there in New York, New Jersey, and them in that area. And he was like, no, I ain't do that shit. But he pleaded guilty to 1 count of conspiracy to possess and distribute 500 grams or more of cocaine. The charge comes with a mandatory minimum sentence of 5 years. So just because he pleaded guilty, he's gonna get that. And then it comes also with a maximum of 40 years. So he's gonna automatically get 5, but it's a possibility he could get more depending on how the judge feel. I don't know. A sentencing date has not been announced yet. He said he ain't pleading guilty just to be pleading guilty. He just doing it, like somebody making him plead or whatever. Boy, you guilty. That's just what it was. That's just what it was. You guilty, okay? Oh, you know what? I really hate stuff like this because you got to think about not them and not necessarily the grown adults that's around them that can survive, and y'all go get y'all asses a job now, so you won't have to be counting on this motherfucker to pay your bills and all this stuff. Now you actually got to go be an adult and take care of your own shit. The issue now that I be worrying about when stuff like this happen is the kids, the young kids. And he got kids, and Gunna got, I don't know if Gunna got kids. Young Thug got kids. They denied him bail again. And I'm sitting here like, sir, at this point, the definition of insanity is keep on doing the same thing and the same thing, trying to think and expecting a different result. They're gonna continue to deny that man bail. He is not getting out of jail. And I just, granted you did it, but at this point, it's like, what can you do? What can you do? I just feel for the kids. I really do. They really are the ones that are truly innocent in these situations. Let's get on Diddy right quick. Diddy had the nerve, okay? Diddy had the goddamn nerve. First of all, he said that he was making Love Records, right? That's the record label that he was making. I think he signed Bryson Tiller, or as Bryson Tiller was in some type of conjunction with it. I know Bryson Tiller was on his first song, Gotta Move On. That's my jam, too. I ain't getting your bag, sting your bag, getting your bag. It's smooth. I like it. I wish Bryson wasn't on there because, honestly, some of y'all be thinking that everybody can sing, okay? And y'all be trying to debate me down. If I say The Weeknd can't sing, he can sing. He can sing. If that's what you want to call singing, because I be like, maybe my definition of singing is different because I actually grew up on singers, okay? Like the R&B girls back in the day and the R&B guys back in the day can all sing. Like when they had groups, just about everybody in the group can sing. That was my era. We no longer in that era no more. But for Diddy to put his ass out here and to be making an R&B label and then to put out Who Killed R&B. Sir, it is so many good R&B artists who are out here today. And it is unfortunate that a lot of them get overlooked for the ones that really can't sing and that got to do so much shit to their voices or whatever to make it seem like they can and put so much production behind it just to make them mainstream. When we got real talented R&B artists that are striving to make it on the big scene, okay? Y'all just over fucking looking them. How dare you say some shit like that? Even Usher had to come through and say that shit was corny, what he said. That was lame as fuck what he said. The backlash had came so hard at him that he had to backtrack that shit. I said, Diddy, you stay up in your lane. I know you work with Mary J. Blige, but that was hip-hop R&B. You work with Jodeci a little bit. That was kind of hip-hop R&B-ish a little bit too. But we talking about pure R&B or whatever. You ain't been in that lane in a minute. Okay, so stop it. But what I would never do is I would never completely put him down because Diddy gave us some shit. I could talk shit about Diddy all goddamn day about how horrible businessman he is, how he fucked over his artists or whatever. But in the midst of all that, Diddy gave us some good shit, okay? Diddy gave us some good shit. The producers ain't making music like they did back in the day, though. They ain't producing the way that they produced it back in the day. Because just about every producer put out a bomb-ass song. They put out hit after hit after hit. You know what I'm saying? Diddy had some hits. Let me tell you something. When Diddy got together with Diddy Dirty Money, even though he played they asses, that era, bitch. That era was everything. Everything. Last Train to Paris was everything too. Like, what Kalina doing? She good. I hope she doing good, bitch. Like, you just gotta stop overlooking people. I turn on my title just to look at all of the people, and it shows you all of this good shit. I be like, I don't know who the fuck this is, but your voice sounds really good, and you be giving me what I need. Because y'all know I don't like the majority of the stuff that is out now. Just say that the quality of R&B probably has gone down. I'm not sending shit for what? The quality of R&B has gone down. Okay. Yeah, you could say that. You know what I'm saying? But it's not dead. It's not dead. Okay? If anything, be upset not at the artist, but these labels out here that are, trying to water down stuff and trying to hide the true artistry and the true talent of people who actually got it, and not really signing the true talents in, and not actually putting that manpower behind them to push them forward. Be mad at the labels, not the artists, and say, or the genre, all right? Because the genre is okay. It ain't where it used to be, but it can get back there, but it ain't dead. So let's stop that talk. And speaking of Diddy, Tiana, what's his name? What's her Tyshawn? No, that's the boyfriend name. I did. Tiana Wallace. Christopher Wallace, aka Biggie Smalls, aka Notorious B.I.G. His oldest daughter, or I should say oldest child, she's 29 years old. Put up her home in New York for $1.5 million to buy her boyfriend slash baby daddy, one of her baby daddies, out of jail after he committed a hit and run accident. Now I ain't gonna say it an accident because he did that shit on purpose. He got pulled over by the cops because they said like his muffler, exhaust, or something on his car was a little bit too loud. License and registration. Ran his shit. Come to find out, he is driving on a suspended license. And at the same time, they're like, you know, so instead of just taking whatever ticket or probably getting arrested for driving on a suspended license, I don't know how that goes. It probably would have been a little bit of a misdemeanor. You had to pay a little small fine, may have to have a court date. Probably if, you got a little record or whatever, if the judge being a little funky, you probably spend a couple of days in jail or give you a little probation. You know what I'm saying? Something like that. So this motherfucker just peels off instead and winds up hitting a mother and her young child. I've heard that the baby was months old to 2 years old. Either way, they were walking across the street. He ran their asses over, and he probably hit somebody else. I saw the video, and I was just like, right in front of the police. You put this money up for this man, and he gonna go to jail anyway. You put your house up that you and your children have to stay at for this man. And I'm sorry. She just has one of those looks like that, I'll do whatever I have to do to keep my man because I don't know if I ever get another one. That's what she has, okay? That's the tease that she gives me for doing some shit like this. And it's a whole bunch of y'all that do some shit like this. This is the dumbest shit I've ever heard. And I get it. That's my man. This ain't even your husband. That's your boyfriend. That's your baby daddy or whatever. Like, come on. He finna go to jail for a minute. Did you not know the circumstances behind this case before you put I ain't putting my house, I ain't putting no car, I ain't got no car. I ain't putting none of that shit up, okay? For somebody that committed a fucking crime in front of the goddamn cops at that, and then it was caught on tape. Girl, like, come on. We gotta be better. We gotta do better. All right? Somebody said a lot of these rappers' kids are dumb. I don't want to say that, but this was a dumb move. Love is blind. Eve, oh my God, Eve spoke a word when she put that out there. That love is blind, and it was take over your mind. What you think is love is truly not. You need to elevate and find. I don't even know you, and I hate you myself. No, not gonna do that. Ooh, not gonna do that. Because I could go there. Let me tell you something. There are a few rap records that I could recite word for word. Back in the day, let me tell you something. That's how good the music was. Back in the day, bitch. Girl, I'm 10, 11 years old, probably now. Could be a little bit younger. And I knew all the words to these goddamn songs. And bitch, why? At my young age, why am I rapping about this shit? Can I get a what? Can I get a what? What you getting? A song cry? What you know about that? Girl, what? All this peaches and cream? What? What? Bitch, I'm finna go on a 112 binge, okay? Because, listen, here we are, all alone, just you and me, privacy. Oh, no, let me stop. Because my coworker brought up Lil Zane was... He was like, yesterday, he said, you know Lil Zane was up in BMF, right? I said, what? Lil who? And what? And he was like, yeah, BMF. And he don't even look the same. I said, get the fuck now. See, I looked at the whole first season now. Is he coming in on the second season or something? Girl, I gotta go back and look at the first season to see what he was. Because, you know, we pulled up the pictures and he was at the little standard repeat for the little BMF thing or whatever, and he was all up in front of it. And I said, he looks so different. That's probably why I didn't know if he was in the first season. I missed him. You know what I'm saying? I just said, oh, okay. I gotta go back and look. But yeah, that was a time. Doom, 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 doom. That's a nasty time. Anyway, young ass singing that shit. Sang it from the depths of my soul. I ain't know shit what it was talking about. It was talking about fucking, but I ain't know nothing about it. But anyway, moving on from that, girl, they say Robin and Juan, they done went down there this week or last week and got their marriage certificate, their marriage license, okay? They done filed it, got it done and everything. It's only been 84 years. It's been 84 years. It's only been 84 years, bitch, okay? We went through so many things before they finally got married. You know what I'm saying? And they're technically not married yet, but technically they could be since they got the license already. You know, is it true that you have to have the license first before you actually have the ceremony and be married or whatever? I don't know how that shit go, but y'all will tell me in the comments. But I said, all right, we'll see if it happens. 9 out of 10, it's not going to happen on this new season. It probably will happen on the next season. Girl, Real Housewives of Potomac finna be a lot. It's about to be a lot in a mess. I can already taste it. Moving on from that. Offset is suing, you know, Quality Control over his solo career. He basically said, you know, I guess he signed to Quality Control in like 2013, you know, and he wound up, I guess, either last year or the year before, paying to get out of the contract, right? And so now the Migos are no longer together, and it's just, you know, Takeoff and Quavo, they on their own thing together. They got their little nephew and Unc and nephew or Unc and Few group, whatever it's called. They're together, and you know, Offset is on his own, and he trying to make this solo career pop, okay, and all of a sudden he said, I ain't fuck with this nigga in a couple of years. I ain't said shit to him, and now all of a sudden you want to come out and try to claim that you get credit on my solo shit, and that's just not gonna happen. And if that is the case, I'm not mad at him for fucking suing. Cause bitch, we seen what the fuck happened with Khalees. I mean, come on. I hope she doing good on her farm and everything. But we seen what just happened with Khalees. Khalees put that shit out there. I did all this fucking work. You ain't do shit, but you want to put your name on stuff. I'm telling you, the music industry, all this shit is just a fucking they out here. It's a trap, y'all. Y'all be careful. To my future artists that's looking at me, make sure y'all get some good fucking lawyers. No matter what it is you do in business, get you a good lawyer and educate yourself as well, because you need to learn how to look at these contracts as well. Okay? You get a lawyer, you get some trusted people, you look at the shit too, and don't just skim over stuff. Read all of the shit, all right? Because that's how they get you in them fine prints or whatever, and the little footnotes down at the bottom and all that shit. You gotta read stuff, okay? People will try to dick you out of money and keep you in prison in these contracts and shit. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, of course, P pissed off about that and calling him lame for doing the shit. Now listen, if you trying to get money for what ain't yours, you fucked up for that. That's fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Meanwhile, you got them two going at it on Twitter. You got Cardi going at it with stands from another. Listen, I just don't understand. Like, Twitter has really been ablaze. And today was no different. It was just a lot that was going on. And I do like Cardi. I think she's funny. I think she's down to earth. I think for the most part she's relatable, and that's because I knew of Cardi B before Cardi B became Cardi B. Okay? And I liked it. But this shit right here, I've never wavered in my stance on it. You are too fucking big, and you should be having so much more shit that you have to worry about and stuff that's going on for you to be on Twitter going back and forth with stands of another artist that don't fuck with you. All right? I just don't understand. She was literally going back and forth. At the time I got off of work, she was going back and forth with some dude. Some dude. Some dude. I'm sitting here like, why are we doing this? Why are you giving him attention? You bored at home? All the kids gone? Like, what is happening that you are dedicating all this time going back and forth, explaining yourself and trying to... It just didn't make sense. It doesn't make sense when artists do this, when people do this shit. Because all these people are doing that, are coming at you, they're trolling. They're trying to get a fucking reaction out of you. And you keep taking the bait and you keep doing this shit so that you can end up on the blog, so that you can be complaining about, oh, they only post negative shit about me on the blog. Stop it. Stop it. Okay? I'm just sitting here like, why are we entertaining this shit? This is so dumb. And I just really want to understand the stan culture. Now, listen, I know I go in and out of calling myself a stan of Beyonce, right? Y'all get that. But at the end of the day, girl, I'm not that person. And I say I go in and out because I see what the stan culture is now. Because first of all, I'm a grown-ass bitch. I'm grown. I just don't understand going back and forth and debating with people and their opinions and their negativity and all that shit. I don't get it. It's draining. And my whole thing is, if I don't fuck with another person, I don't like this artist or what they represent or this actor or whatever, why am I constantly talking about them, even if it's to put them down? Obviously, you're keeping up with them. For somebody that you don't like, you're keeping up with them. Whether they're Barb, whether there's Beehive, whether they're, what is it, Barty Game, whether there's a Navy, whether it's a Taylor Swift, whether it's the Harry Styles, the One Directions, the Harmonizers, the whatever the fuck it is. Why do you keep up with people that you don't like? Just to be... I just don't understand stan culture. I really don't. Like... I thought stan culture was just to go up for your own, for the person that you like or whatever. But all of this negativity, like, bring positivity to them. But do y'all realize that, you know, y'all doing all this negative shit coming at the other artists, regardless of what the situation is, and just going so hard, it just doesn't make your person look good or you? I don't get it. It's too much time. It's too much energy. I ain't got no dog in the fight. I don't care. Because ain't nobody gonna tell me who I need to support or who I can't support. I like Nicki. I like Cardi. I like Megan. I like Rihanna. I like Beyonce. I like all the girls, okay? And I'm gonna fucking listen to their music. I'm gonna fucking, you know, do that. But other than that, I ain't got shit else to say. And then Megan, the shit, I don't know what's going on. Like, girl, Megan and Nicki, they been going, I don't know. Okay, and I really didn't want to get into it because, honestly, I have not been paying attention. I just stumbled onto some shit, you know, and I was just like, oh, so they going at it? I was like, well, what's happening? What's happening? Why is that? I said, this don't make no sense whatsoever, y'all. I just don't get it. And then, you know, I want Carl Crawford to just take the L that he lost Megan. Give her the money that she is deserved and owed, and let that girl go and move the fuck on. When Megan came out and said that she made that record label, you could say that she was being boastful, braggadocious, narcissistic, or whatever, but I heard truth. You want to know why? Because who else is on that label that actually pop the way that she did? I'm waiting. And don't say Erica Banks because she ain't pop. She's still trying. And she will never pop the way that she needs to pop if she stays underneath that man's record label, because he's literally using her as a gimmick and a tool to get at Megan. She's literally trying to be, or he's trying to mold her as a copy and paste because he lost her. So let me make another one or try to make a duplicate. You know what I'm saying? And she's receiving that backlash because she's playing into it, or he got her playing into it. And it's like, you don't see what's going on? You don't see what's going on? Do you see how he's going at this girl? Now, imagine if something happened between you and him, the way that he'll go at you too. He's going to do the same thing. And it's not making these men look good. I just don't understand how come they just don't see that this is not a good look. The majority of the people who buy women, rappers, stuff are either gays or women themselves. You are isolating these women. You are isolating these groups when you are coming at and coming out saying all this negative dumb shit. Like why are you doing this shit? You know what I'm saying? It just doesn't make sense to me. All right, just let the girl go. You lost her. It is what it is. Move on. And if you so talented and you so big in the game, and if you got all this shit or whatever, go find you another one and make another one. It shouldn't be a problem, right? But obviously it is, because you won't. What is the ego bruise? That's what it is. Like it's dumb at this point, you know. And I just wish people would just get a break and stay off Twitter. Okay. We ain't got to address every damn thing. We don't. I just need people to be quiet. Meanwhile, what I also need is Tamar. I don't know if that man is your man. That's what the blogs say, but you ain't came out and really confirmed anything. I don't give a damn. You walked up into a room or whatever saying happy birthday and all that shit, and you was holding hands. Bitch, these days, everybody hold hands, so I don't know, okay? But what I do know is motherfuckers saw that shit, and 2 seconds later, they done had everything about that man out on blast. Keep y'all relationships off the fucking internet. Keep that shit in private. Keep that shit in private. That's all I'm gonna say. Keep that shit in private. Anyway, Nick Cannon, leave us the fuck alone. I'm sorry Dad said that shit the way that I said it, but leave us the fuck alone. We are tired. We are tired of hearing about the fact that you are now in the double digit of kids that you have brought into the world. And the majority of them are under 2 or 3 years old. That is sick as fuck. I just want you to know that. That is sick as fuck. He probably got ghetto twins, ghetto triplets, ghetto cousin, all that shit. He got all that. You know, it's just, because he got another one coming by this girl named Brittany Bell. Now, y'all can't say if it's the 9th or the 10th, but mostly everybody's saying it's the 10th. Plus, you know, the other girl, his other baby mama is pregnant again. The Rosa girl, it's just a mess. And I just don't understand these women who are willingly laying down with him with no condom, no form of birth control. How do you feel special knowing that you're just one of many baby mamas? You're a fucking community dick. You are literally getting pregnant by community dick. Okay, I just don't understand. And then be trying to make it seem like you're so happy with the decision that you made in these maternity baby pictures or whatever. When they, girl, okay, if that's what y'all like, we can't talk about it no more. It is what it is. But shout out to y'all again. Thank y'all for everything that you said. All the kind words, kind remarks. This is the last what it is in this room, in this house. On to bigger and better things. And I'm tired. I need to go drink some water. And then I need to finish packing. I'm exhausted. All right. I was about to start singing something, but I'm gonna let that go. I'm gonna let that go, baby. I'll see y'all later. Peace.